All right. Welcome back to another episode of what's going to be the Zocalo series. As you can see, we still have the old Westfield name in there, so we will be changing that up. But in today's episode, we're going to focus on building up the population, getting a few milestones, unlocking some buildings. And while we're doing that, we will start building out some of our residential areas to meet some of that residential demand that we see in our RCI meter. And I think we're going to expand to the west, start moving our industrial areas off to the side to the section where this interstate or highway connects. And then we're going to start converting this into some residential slash office. I'm thinking more so residential here and maybe some office here, since this is going to be our downtown area right along the water. So why don't we just start by unpausing and let's actually check in on some of these building themes. I mean, I don't see anything too special about them, but I mean, feel free to tell me in the comments what you think. Yeah, I just, I don't see anything too special about them, so I could be wrong. And then we have south of France, Rosewood, we have Berlin inspired. As you can see, we have our residential demand is going up. We had originally talked about building out this area. So you see we have a little bit of space here. And I'm wondering if I should put a path across. I probably should. And that was on the rest. Actually, let me, before I forget, we're good on water. Okay. Should be good. Actually, before I forget, and this is, I realized after the last episode, this is basically one large cul-de-sac, so I'm gonna actually connect these two areas right here. Not really liking how that looks. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm also going to want to convert this dirt road into an arterial. I mean, I feel like at this point, we're getting a little bit too big to keep this as a dirt road. So why don't we just do that right now? At least I'm thinking, yeah, we'll do it right here just for now. And we've got these. Too big. Do I have any one way? No, I don't. I think this might be fine for now. And I also want to check my junctions. Don't want to. Yeah, okay. No stoplights. Why don't we check this while we're at it? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Want to make that a priority just so that we don't have to, go through and change all these stoplights. Nope, I guess I still got to do it. Yeah, that's too many traffic lights to have for all of these cars. As you can see, we got quite the backups over here. Actually, yeah, I think I need to just upgrade all of these. But I need to keep an eye out on my budget. $50,000 is it's not really a lot. So I want to be careful with that. And actually, let me look. How's our farmland doing? We're in the negative. I'm wondering if I put another farm, will that significantly help or not? I'm actually not really feeling this. A little too. Let me stop this real quick. I want to be able to maximize the amount of space for my land, right? So let's make sure. Oh, let me turn on these road guidelines back on. But yeah, I don't want to leave any gaps. As you can imagine, this would be very valuable land, so gotta make sure you use it efficiently. Alright, and then we're gonna let that run for a little bit, because I really don't know whether it will produce a significant amount of money or if it's going to cost me more. So I'll leave that alone for now. I actually need to start, as you can see, yeah, we need to start planning for more residential zoning. So what I can do is maybe extend a road through here. Maybe leave a little bit of space for commercial. Let me see, what can I do with this terrain? It's pretty steep. Maybe if I can try to smooth this out a little bit. So we already have somewhat of a commercial district right here. I think what I would like to do is really fix this cliffside. Actually, what I could do is probably do some kind of a walking path. Maybe extend the banks out a little bit. Well, I'm wondering how that might affect the water pump. But I guess we can always move that. And I think as we add more industrial activity in this area, we will be having way more traffic. So I don't think these two are going to be enough. I might actually want to extend this collector down here. Maybe connect this just to make sure that the traffic has a way in and out. But then again, this might also start causing backups, so I want to keep an eye on that. And actually, let's look at our... Oh yeah, water is doing pretty bad. Let's bump up that budget. There we go. We'll be okay for a little bit. Garbage processing is not that great. We do not have a high school. Okay. That's gonna cost some money, but we have to get it in. There's just no way around it. Okay, well, this is where the majority of our population is, so why don't we, let's see, the elementary is right there, so maybe we can put the high school not too far away. before I do that, let me extend the road because I don't want to have any issues down the line with where I put this. There we go. Get us some educated folks. And actually, how are we doing on death care? We don't have a cemetery, so I think we should take care of that right now. Now, I feel like a good place for this would be off to the side, somewhere over here. But I also don't want to start clogging up this area, and it's a little far away from the older, older side of town. So maybe somewhere close. Yeah, somewhere close to the kind of the old town center. And I'm gonna extend this out. I just want to make sure I don't have any issues with our road network later. Because sometimes you put buildings down and then you try to add in a road, and next thing you know, you have to move around an asset because you didn't place it correctly. So this should help us take care of the incoming death wave. So I think let's keep going through. High school, our capacity is good. University, we only have 7 eligible. We don't have any libraries, I think. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to hold off on that for a little bit. Healthcare, we have a clinic, so we're good there. Death care, we have a cemetery. Child care, we don't have child care or elder care. Traffic flow is 95. I mean, we don't have too many people, so that's to be expected, I suppose. Fire safety. Ooh, we need to look at a fire station for this area. And I think the rural community is fine without any sort of police presence. Unemployment's 3%, that's pretty good. I think we got a good little overview. So what I'm thinking next actually is maybe I want to turn this into a little shopping area. A little organic commercial area. We don't have that yet. I mean, you figure this is a rural community, so it makes sense to have a organic and local produce area. But I do see there is a little gap right here. Usually what I like to do is cover these gaps up with paths. I just figure, might as well utilize that space for something, right? Yeah, that's pretty steep. That I don't know if I don't know who would want to walk there. Walk up that. If it was some steps, I think that'd be a little bit more reasonable. But this is just a little. It's a little too much. Is that whoa? What just? Oh, it's the building. Building's coming up. That's well. I think. Yeah, we might want to redo this real quick. Okay, well, it's not perfect by any means, but I think it works. I think that's fine. And actually what we can do is we can actually add like a little table right here. But actually let's put a pause on that because we have a growing population that we need to take care of. So let's see. We put this reminder here for us to kind of let us know this is going to be the end of our development, of our developable area, because the rest we want to kind of keep that for our downtown area. So that's going to be our high density, that's going to be all that jazz. So we're going to keep on extending this old grid. You know, it's nothing exciting, but it's going to serve a purpose. It's going to get us to the population that we need before we can really expand. And I'm wondering if I want to keep kind of this north to south orientation, or maybe I want to, I think that's one thing we can do. We can at least split it up this way, with roads that go west to east instead. And yeah, I think so. So let's just start zoning. And I'm gonna need to take a look at our amenities and water. And while we're at water is fine for now, but we are gonna see a huge increase in demand as water, or consumption as water goes up. Or sorry, not water, but houses. So let's look really quick at our parks plazas. So we have parks. We have 3 parks. I think we're probably okay on parks right now. I'm gonna want to keep this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus exclusively on residential for now. Actually, let's look at our care real quick. We have a child care center, children's health, and elder care. Children's health is 18, elder care is 22. I don't think we can afford the elder care. But before I forget, let's look at a firehouse. They're both the same cost and capacity. Yeah, everything about them is the same, but I think this is more of a rural type of building, so I'm thinking this would fit better here, and we can keep it right. Maybe a little bit off, so it'll have access to the residential area and it'll have access to the industrial area. And as I'm looking, I think we're gonna need to upgrade this. However, if we upgrade this, we will get a lose our energy here. Let's see what happened. Yep, our power got disconnected. Let's see if this comes back up. If not, yeah, we'll have to extend the power line, which I really don't want to do. I mean, there we go. There we go. And it's kind of a janky way to do it, but whatever. So same thing. We're gonna lose power again, or not. Just kidding. We're not. Yeah, I think I might have overdone it on these with these curvy roads. Probably gonna have to fix that at a later point. And I'll keep these. I'll keep these homes here for now, but I'm definitely gonna want to upgrade. Yeah, definitely gonna want to upgrade some of these. It's like here. And then back to this. Okay, so what else do I need? I mean, our power's good. Water needs some work. Education. Capacity is 300. I mean, we're doing okay there. High school is great. We are going to need a university. We just don't have money for that. Community school. Yeah, we don't have money for that yet, and we don't even have that stuff unlocked, so I think we're just going to keep on zoning. I do wish that we could unlock the bike facilities sooner, but it's fine. Not that big of a deal. And I see we have here an interesting little gap. So again, what I might just do is, instead of building out a whole park, I can probably just put a path here and just utilize some of the space, this empty space. And I'm gonna want to leave this alone. So as you can see, our next milestone is Busy Town. We'll get level 4 unique buildings, tourism, trolley, tourism district, a couple of policies. The main one's going to be the roads, in particular the bike lanes. I really want those. It's just better to kind of start putting them as you go instead of upgrading later, but it's not a big deal. More buildings, hospital, oil plants, bus station, skate park, and let's see, big town, campus area. I can't remember exactly when we get the. Here we go. So yeah, big town is when we get the office and high density. So I think that's going to be the big milestone that we're really looking for is population 6,500. Until then, let's keep our eye on our RCI, and I think I can actually purchase a tile for 5,000. So let's do that, because what I'm thinking, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is going to be our downtown area over here. This is going to be a separate office space, some high density building. But as we go into this hill, these hills, I'll probably do more low density residential single family homes. But on this side, and the reason why, I mean, historically, low income working class families live closer to industrial areas, just because the industrial areas produce lower land values due to pollution, noise, all those kind of nuisances that you expect. But also it provides housing that's closer to where low income folks work. And I don't think I have a theme for lower income housing buildings, but I can try to find one, just to kind of, provide that visualization that we tend to see. Although I'm, gonna work on producing policies that provide more advanced, non-polluting industry. But that's my plan right now. I mean, I kind of want to provide a variety of different building themes just to kind of highlight what they look like. Yeah, my only thing is I'm kind of curious, what kind of interchanges do I have? No, these are parking. suppose that might work. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Right. We don't need to do that right now, but we will. Okay, so I'm actually going to start thinking about my roads. Because I do want... I'm thinking maybe this whole area right here. Actually, while I'm looking, I should consider where would I want to put a airport. Would I want to do something here? Maybe something off to the side over here. What is this actually? Huh. There's already some markings over there. Yeah, I'm not going to put my airport near the industrial area. Maybe over here. I don't know. But I do know I want to make my way over here. So normally I'd want to connect this, but that's not going to work. So I think I'll just extend this for now, and we'll probably fix that later. I mean, realistically, that probably wouldn't happen in real life, but how are we on energy? We're okay, but I'm definitely gonna have to plan out another. Actually, while we're at it, we can probably, I think we can probably add some of these. I mean, I don't anticipate building anything directly on top. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start putting some of my industry down. Is gonna be how we, oh wait, water. Oof, can't believe I almost forgot that. Well, technically I did forget it. 1,700. Well, it's a long-term investment, folks. Because we gotta start clearing that area out. I won't do the whole thing, I'll just do enough. Gotta have those loops, but not today. Okay. I think I'm just gonna zone this whole area. Now we don't have to worry about this. And I don't want to extend this zoning or this industrial area because it's already going to be super polluted. If we look, it is nasty, and we do not want to keep that going, especially being so close to the water. And I think one thing that we can do is our sewage treatment is actually going to go down really bad. So I'll probably start putting another sewage treatment facility over here as we bump up. That water budget. Yeah, see, the sewage treatment's just not keeping pace. And it looks like our housing demand is going up again. So let's upgrade these roads really quick. Whoa. Sorry, y'all. How is this? What? Huh. Okay, well. Sorry. Sorry. City has to upgrade your roads. That's just, it has to happen. It is a major inconvenience to folks, but it's for everybody's safety. Let's reestablish this pathway. Oh god, that is just horrible. Actually, while we're here, think we have a little bit of time just to really tidy this place up a bit. It's a little place for kids to play, parents to watch their kids. Maybe a little trash can. I mean, yeah, it's a little something. It's, you know, it's not a lot, but it's something. And I think we can add a few more things here. You know, maybe you want to hang out and get some lunch on the weekend. Go to the organic groceries, organic market on the weekend and grab a bite. I think that's a perfect little. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. No artist. And I'll leave that alone for now. I see we have a growing population problem. And I know we said this was supposed to be our forestry district, but I think I might need to either start expanding my residential area here or here, because I want to leave this intact. Or I suppose I can also just zone for this. I guess that works. Okay, so everything is going well. Oh, what's going on? We don't have enough workers? Not enough workers, yeah, so we are not building soon enough. The only problem is, and I think this is just a general problem with sprawling out. If you sprawl out, it's a higher infrastructure cost. You know, you're laying down pipe, you're laying down roads, then you got to maintain it. So it just costs more. And we're in a similar situation. I mean, we have $31,000 in the bank. That's not a significant amount. You know, we're not wealthy. We're not a wealthy city by any means. So we have to be very, very careful with how we spend our money. So I do, and we have some. Yeah, I don't want to expand too much over here when we have these kind of messed up roads that I just got too. I got too excited about, and I messed them up. So as you can see, we already had to fix this road, Aspen Street, because we were getting some gaps in between the fields, and that's just not that's not good. And as I'm looking now, I don't think I have any storage. Yeah, that's a huge problem. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna add one here. I'm gonna set it to empty because that is how we start exporting, and that actually might be why I was not making enough money, or actually why I was in the negative. Okay, so while we're at it, Zocalo. Okay. Yeah, we have a huge demand for housing. I'm just wondering how bad it would get as far as traffic over here if I start sprawling out. I guess we're gonna find out, because that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stay away from the shoreline because I actually want to be a little bit more careful about what I'm building along that shore. I mean, yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this, to be honest. I'm not accustomed to going up these steep slopes. I guess I can figure it out as I go. That is horrible, to put it lightly. That is pretty horrible. But you gotta work with what you got, I guess. Okay, let's get some water down and let's start moving people in. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. We're going to want to keep an eye on that. Ooh, that reminds me. Power. I think I can afford one more. 8. Noise is going to be a problem. That's fine. We will make it work one way or another. Honestly, some of this is going to get demoed. There's huge gaps. That's just not going to work. Well, that's just not being utilized efficiently, I guess, is what I will say. And what is going on over here? Maybe I should have waited a little bit. Let's make sure we don't overzone in areas where there's no water. I think we're good now. Don't see any new construction though, which is a problem. I'm wondering if the building's just not compatible. Yeah, that might have been it. Huh, that's interesting. Huh. I might need to remove that just in case. Okay, well, let's keep zoning. Being smart about our zoning. I think I overdid it last time. I've done that before. I think we all have, right? Get a little too ahead of ourselves, and then buildings start popping up where you don't want them to because there's no utilities there. I am curious what these Victoria urban working class Victoria homes look like. Let's take this view off real quick. I mean, I guess they're not all Victorians though. This is definitely not a Victorian. Sure, I guess. as you can see, our housing demand is going down, which is great. We should now have a steady population of folks for our industrial area, both the modern industrial and our farming industrial area. However, you know, we are going to need to add in some educational facilities around here. It's one thing to be working class, it's another thing to be deprived entirely of the necessities, the basic services that government is expected to provide. And I think we can actually do something like Broom Street over here. What's the difference? 400 upkeep, 22 to construct. Yeah. Capacity is about 50%. Wait, this is a public library. Whoops. Yeah, capacity is about half. I think that's fine. Elementary, that's more of an urban. The only thing is, I can't tell if Broom Street is a elementary. I guess we'll find out. Our capacity is 300. Will it stay the same? Yeah, it's an elementary. Okay, cool. And we will add some housing down there to get it functioning. Hopefully that works. Now let's leave that alone for a little bit. How's our little farming area coming along? Let's check. Oh, we're in the negative. We're importing. Why are we importing? That we're emptying. Where are the imports going? Is it for this? Yeah, I had my reservations about the farm area, because sometimes if you don't have the money to really invest in it from the beginning, it can cause some problems with negative balances, or it just costs more. You start importing more, so that's what we're seeing now. So I'm gonna add one more. I see a gap. That's gonna bug me, but it's fine. How are we doing on population? We're close to Busy Town. We're about 1,200 away, 1,100 and a half, something like that, right? And I'm actually going to start, while this is all zipping along, I'm going to start looking at what can I do along here. So we're not too far away from a tourist area, right? So I think this can be, if we start angling this a little bit more, provide some area right here, we can create a walk path and turn this into an entire park. So I would really like to make this into a walking park right along downtown. That's going to be lined with restaurants. It's going to be a tourism area. There's going to be restaurants, hotels, bars, all that. Whoops, what happened here? Shoreline Park. And that is going to be kind of the attraction, the key landmark of the city. Oh, actually, I forgot there's a park area. Totally forgot about that. Shoreline District. I'm not entirely sure what I want this to look like. Maybe that. Don't know to be sure. Shoreline Park. We won't have anything yet, but stay tuned. Right, so I'm gonna actually speed this up for a little bit because I do want our population to go up. And while we're doing that, let's start looking at our statistics. Our electricity is good. I'm sure those wind turbines are helping out a ton. That's going to help us cut back on our dirty energy. Our budget, we need to put that back to 100 because our water, our water needs are going up. And I think before I wrap this episode up, I am gonna make sure I put in a sewage treatment facility and probably another water. So landfill usage is 65%. We need to crank up our garbage processing. Education, we're okay there. We will need to do a high school at some point in this area. Because right now, everybody, all these students, once they get out of elementary, they're going to be going over here. And speaking of which, we need to connect these two neighborhoods up together. Happiness, not too worried about that. Health, that is a problem. We need death care, or we need child care and elder care. Average lifespan is 71 years, so, you know, yeah. Pollution is not too bad. We should actually start dezoning this area. Noise pollution is 21. It's not horrible. Could be worse. Fire safety. It's not too bad. This area is going to need a fire station. And once we connect them, it'll cover both sides. Crime is not too bad. Populations, check unemployment's 3%, that's good. Okay, so yeah, we're doing okay. We just need to get that sewage treatment center up and running. Let's dezone over here. I want to do it little by little. Don't want to, you know, kind of do it all of a sudden, kind of mess the system up. Okay, I'm going to slow things down because our population is going through the roof. Let's see. Large water pumping station. This would actually be good. Let's take care of this first. Okay, this is 2,500. This is, whoa, that's a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna have to say no thank you for that. Okay, let's dezone a little bit more. Okay, so our water's fine. Let's get a few more residential units zoned over here. let's take a look what our new neighborhood looks like. All on a hill. That would be such an interesting place to live. Well, I do appreciate the variety of the colors. But they all look pretty much the same. I guess that's not too different. Where I live, there was a lot of Victorian homes. Even to this day, they're still, you know, very similar looking on the outside. It's amazing what they do with the inside once they get renovated. But yeah, they're still pretty sought after type of home. Okay, so as you can see, this is starting to clear up. I'm just gonna do that now because we're gonna start moving. This is not gonna get moved. We can't move that at all. It's just not happening. But we can move the power plant. We can start setting down more buildings. We actually have 2 power plants we can move. Yeah, they're not going anywhere for now. So I know I said I was close to wrapping up. And I am. However, I'm going to upgrade these. I'm going to upgrade this before I leave. And we need to connect over here. We need a zone real quick. Can't let that RCI meter get too ahead of us. Okay, that should be fine over here. This, on the other hand, is not going to be fine. If somebody knows how to fix these issues, actually if somebody knows anything about how to improve this, please let me know, because this is a hot mess, to put it lightly. That should do it. I'm gonna redo this whole thing right here. This is just not gonna work. I'm gonna connect this, probably gonna loop it or curve it, just so it'll be the main arterial. And actually, I think that's where we're gonna leave it today. I know it was a little bit slow going, but we will have to work on this on the next episode. So I will leave you with a view of the city, or town, or village, whatever you want to call it.